Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I'd like to share a card with you that I created with the Oh So Eclectic bundle. The stamps and the dies are very unique, and the dies work in a different way. There are a few intricate dies in this set, and they cut the negative space away from the cardstock. What that means is they cut an impression into the card without removing the die away from the paper. As an addition, Stampin' Up! Has included a framelit that you can put around that die, and it does release it from the paper. This gives you a double use for the products in your stash. There is a beautiful intricate die that looks to me like lace, and I'm going to share with you a way that I fussy cut it away from the card paper. Using my paper snips, I went around the outside of the points on the die cut and partially removed some of the paper around it. Oh So Eclectic has a lot of nice, beautiful floral images. Amongst them is a long branch that has some thick leaves. A wide stamp is a great opportunity to show off some ombre coloring. I used a matching die to cut those out to display on my card front. Amongst the Oh So Eclectic stamps are a couple of small stamps that are great to create an interest for the background of your card. I'm using these little plus signs and stamping off using generational ink so that they don't clash and take over with all of the beautiful die cuts that I'm featuring on the front. As you can see, I did not cut away all of the surrounding cardstock from the die cut. Instead, I left some of it intact in order to create an easy way to show you that you can attach this unit down to your card front or to a piece of cardstock. Sometimes thinking outside of the ordinary and showing things in a different way can make things a little bit easier in our crafting. It also makes it very easy to tuck these die cut leaves underneath this panel and attach them directly down to the card. I did not glue the very topmost leaf. Instead, I let it stay to where it would kind of fan up a little bit and be some added interest to the card. As a background piece, I have also die cut a circle from the layering circle framelits. That way, I'm able to let the intricate flowers actually be shown against the backdrop of the lace die. There are many different ways we can actually use these floral die cuts. I'm going to explore a few different ways coming up in the next part of the video. But for now, here are some little tiny fern pieces that are a perfect accompaniment. I can tuck them in behind images for great pizzazz of color. I decided to stamp and die cut an additional piece for this flower because it kind of got lost against so many other things happening in this card. I believe putting that stamped flower with the die cut on top of it created a nice, easy resting place for the eye whenever someone looks at the card. The sentiment is stamped in matching berry burst, and I'm attaching some iridescent sequins that match the green and blue tones in the highlights of the card. For the inside of the card, I'm using that same leaf pattern from the front of the card to add down in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'm attaching this panel to the inside of the card with some dots of liquid glue. Thank you for joining me for another card making tutorial. Be sure not to miss the exclusive content I share only with my customers. You can become a customer by clicking Shop Now at jennystampsup.com to make your Stampin' Up! Purchase. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video.
Hi, my name is Trip. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.